Hi, my name is Laura Lindsay, and I'm the soybean agronomist at Ohio State University. Recently, I've been working with the Science for Success team to screen biological seed treatments for soybeans. Take a look at this picture. Are you confused? Well, this is the ag biological landscape that farmers have to deal with when they are selecting their products. The Science for Success team is committed to helping farmers select best products to use in their production systems. So for this study, we identified 9 commercially available biostimulant seed treatments to evaluate across the U.S. Our seed treatments were all considered biostimulants, so these are microbes that are alive that you can apply to your seed that should help plants improve their health. The biological treatments we looked at had a range of active ingredients, so we had Bradyrhizobia, Bacillus, and Pseudomonas, just to name a few. So with 23 states and 9 products across 2 years, we had 5,973 individual yield data points. If you're curious what close to 6,000 data points looks like, you can check out this video, and each bead in this shot represents one soybean plot that was harvested. So we had an absolutely huge data set. So what did we do with this data? So we wanted to look at the best case scenario. The best case scenario was looking at the non-treated control, so soybean without a biostimulant, compared to a soybean seed that had a biostimulant applied. And we looked at the best one for each location. With this scenario, we can see an average yield increase of 3 bushels per acre. The bad news is that we only have 25% confidence in this value. So we're only 25% confident if you can select the right seed treatment for your soybean, you will see an average yield increase of 3 bushels per acre. So why is this? Why did we see a very small yield response to biostimulant seed treatments? Before I talk about that, I want to take one step back and think about the disease triangle. So for a disease to take place, you need 3 sides of the triangle. You need a susceptible host. In this case of a soybean, this would be a soybean maybe that doesn't have resistance to a particular disease. You need a virulent pathogen, a pathogen that causes a disease, and you need a conducive environment. In the case of soybean diseases, this is usually a humid or wet growing environment. If all 3 factors do not occur at the same time, you will not have a soybean disease. The same can be true for a symbiotic relationship. So to have a symbiotic relationship between a microbe and a soybean plant, you need all 3 things to come together at the same time. You need the soybean plant in the field, you need the plant beneficial microbe, and you need the conducive environment. And not only do you need that plant beneficial microbe on your seed, you need it to be alive. So when you're using these products, or if you choose to use these products, you need to make sure that your microbe is alive and you're following proper handling and application guidelines according to the product labels. And the third thing is that conducive environment. Keep in mind, you're putting these biological products on your seed and then putting them into an environment that's extremely competitive. 1 teaspoon of soil can contain 1 billion individual microscopic cells. This is 3 times the number of people in the United States. So this is an extremely competitive environment that the microbes have to deal with when they're applied to the seed. So overall, we didn't see much yield response in our national screen through Science for Success, but you can see efficacy in other situations, such as a lab or greenhouse study. At Michigan State University, they withheld water from soybean plants in a greenhouse, and they did see better or improved plant health with that biostimulant seed treatment. It's just very hard to see that same efficacy in the field, which has a lot more going on than a controlled lab or greenhouse setting. So the Science for Success team is committed to continually evaluating these products when they come out. So stay tuned to the Science for Success team to see what comes up next.